Right, and so hello, welcome back to another episode of Premiere Pro Tech Tips. Today we're going to show you how you can do basic text in Premiere Pro. So, in the last episode we removed this Steve's green screen. I'm using the same footage because why not? And Steve wants to tell you something on screen. So we're going to look at how you add text. Now there's a couple of ways you could add text in Premiere Pro. The first way is going to Essential Graphics and using a pre-made animated text that you can just change. So you could use something like, I don't ever use these to be honest, but this text here, so we'll click and drag it. This is free, built into Premiere Pro, and we're going to put it on V2. So if we look, it's animated. So it adds a little bit, extra effect. So that's a bit of a cheaty way of doing it. You could use pre-made templates like this one, and you can also go to Adobe Stock if you have Adobe Stock, and you can use any of these many templates that they have. And there is also free templates on Adobe Stock that you could also use. The other option that you have is to actually type the text and make the animation yourself. So we can either do this in After Effects or we can do this in Premiere Pro. So we're going to come over to our toolbar over here, and on the bottom is generally a T, which is your type tool, like in most softwares. You can type whatever you want. So, Steve wants to say this to you. And now notice, as I'm selected on the Effect Control panel, it gave me a bunch of effects. And also on this side, on my Essential Graphics tab, it gave me a bunch more tools. So I have my text here. I'm going to highlight it like you would in any other software, and I'm just going to make it bold so it's a bit more noticeable and people can see it. And I'm going to, add a stroke. Let's add a stroke. So we just click that and then set the color to black and then set it, set it to around 10, which is generally where I set my stroke for when I'm recording videos. Then using the little box, make it a little bigger. So as you can see, we now have a very basic text. Now to add some animation to it, we want to make sure you select the text and come over to your Effect Control panel over here. So we're going to add an animation where it comes onto screen. So we're going to take note of its position. We want to take note of its either up and down position or its left to right position. I'm going to take note of its up and down position. We're going to make it pop up like that. Then make it pop up, stay there for a bit, and then it will carry on going up. So to do that, we're going to take a note of that position, 773, and we're going to take it off screen. We're then going to move our cursor on the Effect Control panel to where we want it to come up. But first, I missed a step. We need to make sure that we set the position marker, and then we're going to head out, and we are then going to go 773, and there it appears on screen. So if I go back to the start, and see it comes up. I then want to just set another marker, 773, and then we are then going to, by the end, it wants to be all the way up the top, like that. So that marker there is just to make sure it stays where it is in between there. Otherwise, it would start to instantly move up to our end marker. As when you're using keyframes in Premiere Pro, it will instantly, as soon as it hits your first keyframe, it's going to start moving to its next keyframe. So that's why I add that marker in there, just to stop it from going anywhere else. So if we now play the entire animation, hi, my name is Steve, it sits there for a few seconds and then whoop, off it goes, and Steve's happy. So that is how you animate text in Premiere Pro, and obviously as you would have seen earlier, you have the full range of standard text, things like your fonts, all your different Adobe fonts. You also have alignments, you also have fill, stroke, background, and all that kind of stuff, and we'll be touching on the background and stuff like that when we actually make some subtitles. So if you enjoyed this video and found this video useful, please do not forget to subscribe, check out the video that's on screen, so that will be sure to help you in another way, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye for now.